Good morning and welcome to Cindy's Kitchen. Boo! It's Halloween. And so we're excited that you're here for our Halloween special Pumpkin Day. Good to see you. If you're brand new, welcome. We are quick, easy, yummy meals, recipes, a lot of community, a lot of chitty chat. Glad you're here. If you don't want all that, you just want an edited version and a recipe, head on over to our YouTube channel, also conveniently called Cindy's Kitchen, and then you can zip it just like that. However, if you like this, if you want a chitty chat, make sure you say hello and tell us where you're from. We have a big map going on, not just the United States, but the whole world. And we're marking off the states and the countries as people come in. So, glad to see you guys. Good morning. Donna, boo. And good morning. Joanne, my friend, are you home from the hospital? And if so, how are you feeling? Carmel from Kentucky, boo. Julie from Northwest Houston, boo. It's a lot of boo today. Not boo, but boo. Good morning. Oh, there's Marla. Good to see you, Marla. Cheers. Everybody have your coffee. Look, I'm all blue today. Am I blue? Yes, I'm kind of blue today. But not blue, just blue. Good to see you, Marla. Hey, there's Lisa. Asifa's on from Pakistan. Good to see you. There's my mom. Hello, Mom. You're sore, but you're home. Joanne, we've all been praying for you, and I hope you heal up quickly. I know that's hard. So we're praying for you. Good morning, Deborah. Gosh, we're going to have fun today. I know that Saturdays are normally well, thank you. I'm a wizard in the kitchen. I'm a cooking wizard. Upstate New York says, boo back. Boo to you, Mary. I'm the cooking wizard today. We're gonna whip up some concoctions. Are you blue for the blue moon tonight? Oh, is there a blue moon? Vicky, I had no idea, huh? We can sing all kinds of blue songs, right? Let's think of some blue songs. Blue Hawaii, but I can't remember how that one goes. Blue Moon, blue suede shoes. I can't think of any more. I know that what size you think this is, but it's not. So for my Polish pottery fans out there, my massive old bowl, they want crunchy bread, do we? No. If you let it come to room temperature, it seems to do a little bit better. I have my Danish batter whisk. I'm just gonna whisk my eggs just a little bit. Kathy, happy Halloween. Boo. All right, so I have my eggs in there. Next, I know these are gonna be some strange ingredients, I know you're gonna think. I'm gonna use a 1/4 cup of orange juice. 1/4 cup of orange juice, in we go. OJ. Some coconut oil. And I'm just gonna give that a toss, kind of mix it all together. You wanna use vegetable oil or canola oil, that's fine. Now, obviously, you don't wanna use olive oil. Olive oil is a whole different thing, and we're making something sweet. 15 ounces, okay? Well, maybe we ought to. 15 ounces, let me get my spatula. And not 16 ounces, right? Isn't that odd? Wouldn't you think that if you got a can of pumpkin, it would be 16 ounces, 2 cups. Here's my 1 cup. Okay, 1 cup, and then in it goes baker. Because if you're baking, you really are supposed to be a little bit more precise. So out there, who of you are bakers versus, maybe I should say sweet or savory? Are you a sweet cook or, very precise people? Okay, so there's my 1/2 cup. So that's 1.5 cups of pumpkin puree, all right? I'm gonna put that in there and scoop out. Just because we should know, right? La 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 la. Okay. I got it all out of there. No, it's probably a quarter of a cup left. Okay, so that's what we have left in here is a quarter of a cup. So if you were wondering, there you go. All right, pumpkin can aside. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a stir. No, I don't know, of a cup, okay? 3/4 of a cup. Granulated sugar, in we go. Hey Claudia, good to see you. All right, so the sugar goes back over there. Then we're gonna need a 1/2 cup of dark brown sugar. Where's my 1/2 cup? Hello, 1/2 cup, 1/2 cup. I will scoop. Very excited because, you know, we have been marking on the map when we have people from various states. And so we're really not missing that many states. I'm very excited about this. Okay, so we put in our granulated sugar, white granulated sugar, and our dark brown sugar. Yum, yum. Okay, we're gonna give that a stir, and then we're moving on to our spice. I'm just gonna use some pumpkin pie spice because if you don't have this, you certainly can do cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and ginger, but the great thing about pumpkin spice is it goes. To go with your why is a can 10.75. I know, Vicki, it makes no sense. Hey, Ann, so good to see you. Okay, now we are going to put in 3 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. 1, 2, come on, 3. Pumpkin pie spice, in we go. Tana's here, yay, Tana. Okay, mixy, mixy. Now we're gonna put some baking soda in here. Baking soda. Now remember, baking soda is in the orange box. Baking powder is usually in the white one. And again, 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. So you don't wanna mix the two up, okay? Baking soda and baking powder are 2 different things, okay? And then the last thing, well, no, not the last thing, almost the last thing we're gonna put in is flour. And we're gonna need 1 3/4 cup, here's my 3/4 cup of flour, okay? So we're gonna fill the flour thing. I have this little leveler. How cool is that? When I got my new set of measuring cups and spoons, it came with a leveler. And I've always just used my finger, but I think this is cool. I just dropped my, oh no! Your large bistro mug, was it in sunshine? Oh, I hope it wasn't in sunshine. Okay, and then we're gonna need a cup because it's a cup and 3/4. Okay, in we go. La la la. And then I'm gonna use my little leveler. Level. Okay. There we go. In, la, and da. Look at that. It's like it's snowing. Snowing. Okay. So I was telling you, Joanne, oh, from Key West. Wow. Well, Jenny, thank you. What's your friend's name so that we can say hi to your friend? Anyway, so I was telling you, now, again, you can use a hand mixer if you don't want to do this. But it doesn't take too terribly long, and it gives me an opportunity to chat with you. So we've been on since February. March, right? March, yeah. And, you know, there are some shows we've had 100 people watch. There are some shows we've had 15,000 watch. Who would have thought? Oh, it was a Crimson Bell one. I'm sorry. Pat. Okay, well, Pat, hello. If you're on, we're excited that you're here from Key West. Good to see you. Anyway, and so, you know, you're not going to make everybody happy. You can never make everybody happy. And you guys will remember that I had the one lady that got very upset with me. What's next? Oh, chocolate chips. Because it's a chocolate chip pumpkin. I'm using mini chocolate chips. I like mini chocolate chips because, I don't know, they're just cute, right? And so we need 2/3 of a cup of mini chocolate chips. In we go. Anyway, so if you'll remember, maybe a little more. There we go. if you remember, we had one lady that got very upset with me because I have a bad habit of doing one of those, right? Pat, so good to see you. And so I kind of got my knickers in a wad, you know, because she said, ooh, gross. She licked her fingers and I tell everybody, this is my kitchen. I'm only cooking for my family. I'm just giving you some ideas. Needless to say, I did get my knickers in a wad. And so yesterday, there was a post from someone. Okay, now we're gonna pour it. Remember, we sprayed this with flour-based spray. And this is a 10 by 7 dish. I love the minis. Don't you, Janet? So cool. Anyway, so I had a comment last night. And, you know, I know how things are. That being said, I do read everybody's comment. And if you say you're brand new, I try to say welcome. If you ask questions, I try to make sure they're answered. And so there was a comment last night that said they couldn't watch the whole program and then made a nasty comment about my voice. I don't know if he called it raspy or something. I don't know. Folks, I can't do anything to change my voice. So I'm sorry. And there were some other complaints that went on. And I did kind of get my feelings hurt a little bit. But, oh, thank you. Yes, I love my Polish pottery. But we're just going to spread this out and stick it in the oven. But, you know, I can't be everybody's cup of tea. So instead of being nasty or ignoring, I just said, I'm so sorry I'm not your cup of tea, but thanks for the feedback. Now, that's not really what I was feeling at the time. I was about to lick that, but there you go. Thank you, Kathy. And so then the response was, well, you have some good ideas and blah, blah, blah. You talk down to us. So I hope you don't feel that way. Oh, it's hard to find mini chocolate chips in Michigan, huh? Mm-hmm. I know. I know. Oh, and that was the other thing they said. La, la, la. Drove him nuts. The la, la, la drove him nuts. And so, anyway, I think if we've only had 2 negatives since March, we're probably doing okay. And this is what I'm taking away from this. We have a congressman here in Texas, and his name is Dan Crenshaw. And I don't know if you know him, but he has an eye patch because he was a Navy SEAL and he was injured. And so he has an eye patch on, and he's a congressman down here in Texas. And so I guess, I didn't see it, but on Saturday Night Live, I guess they did a skit and kind of made fun of him for having the eye patch, which, you know, that's not cool. Anyway, so thank you, Kelly. And so then he got interviewed about it, did that make you angry? And this is what he said. And I love this, and so now I'm trying to adopt it. He said, I try really hard not to be offensive. And now I do that too. I try not to be offensive, right? I try really hard not to be offensive. But I try much harder to not take offense. And I think that's harder for us, right? I think it is harder. It's easier to try not to be offensive to someone, but when somebody hurts your feelings, it's hard not to take offense, right? And so I like that he said that. I like that he said, I try not to be offensive, but I try harder not to take offense. So I'm going with that. It really made me feel, it gives me back some hope. So there we go. I'm gonna try that. So there we go. All right. He spoke at our church 2 Sundays ago, and I was just amazed by him. I'm like in awe of Dan Crenshaw. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so we have our bread in the oven. That needs to cook for about an hour. And let me tell you this, put it on the bottom shelf, okay? And the reason I say this is because it needs to cook a while, a whole hour. And you don't want to talk, you don't want the top of it to get burnt, right? So put it on the bottom shelf of your oven, 350 degrees for about an hour. Of course, do the toothpick test to see if it's ready. Thank you guys. I really appreciate all of your feedback. You know I love you and I have fun doing this. So we'll just go on. Okay. Now, you probably already have that recipe or a recipe like it, right? Except this one is very moist. You're going to want that recipe. The second one is a pumpkin cheesecake dip. Yum. Conviction. Yeah. All right. So a pumpkin cheesecake dip. So of course we're going to need some cream cheese, right? All right, in we go. I have another big old bowl because you know how many of these big old bowls do I have, right? Okay, so into this big bowl, and I am gonna use, even though this is room temperature, I am gonna use the hand mixer just because, you know, old arthritis lady and cream cheese, it's hard. It's hard, I tell you. Okay, what is that for? Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, and then we're gonna need a can of pumpkin. So we're gonna put the whole can of pumpkin in here. Blessing, I know, it is. Well, thank you guys, I do. It's, you know, I don't know. It is what it is. We're just gonna go forward and we're gonna love on each other, okay? We're gonna try to find some joy every day. I have told you guys, I find joy in cooking. I find joy in my Polish pottery, obviously, because I have a whole bunch of it. And I find joy in crocheting and donating that stuff to other people. And so, you know what? I'm just gonna keep finding joy, and you guys have been my joy. So I'm happy that you guys are here and that you bring me joy. So thank you. All right, I'm gonna turn on my hand mixer. We do, Jenny, you're right. I'm gonna turn on my hand mixer and go around. Cream cheese and a can of pumpkin. Okay, now that's not all the way mixed up, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and add some more ingredients. All right, so I'm gonna add 1/3 of a cup. Oh, that's flour. Here we go. Brown sugar is what we need. I have these are my Polish pottery canisters, and they're all beautiful, but you have to remember what's in it, and sometimes I switch around. So I just took these little wine corks and drilled a hole and tied them on. And so this is my brown sugar. And then as you can see, that's my flour. So there you go. Pumpkin for making pie is limited to 2 cans per person. Wow. Oh, so you go in and out. All right. So we're going to need the 1/3. Where is my 1/3? Oh, I used it. Eek. All right. I'm gonna use, it's okay. I have another one. I have another 1/3. Let me see if I can find my other 1/3. 1/3. Okay, we'll do this. Because I need 1/3 of brown sugar. Oh, and see, I was gonna use my fingers again. La la la. Pack, pack, pack. And then slide. Pack, 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 and slide. Isn't this a fun time? Hey, are you guys, I know, I like the corks too. And that way, if I decide I want something else in here, I just change the cork. So I like that. You know, wash it out and change the cork. Okay, now we're gonna need pumpkin pie spice again, okay? And this time we're only gonna use, look at these. Are these cool? They're magnetic. This time we're only gonna use 1/2 teaspoon. Look at that, how cool is that? La la la. 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Okay, in we go. So we have brown sugar, cream cheese, a can of pumpkin, 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and 1/2 cup. There are haters. Oh, it's gonna be okay. It's all gonna be fine. Oh, powdered sugar, okay? Your sister's here. Are you sure you're doing that right? Am I sure I'm doing that right? I think so. My sister is, my 1/2 cup just disappeared. I had it right. Oh, never mind. 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. Why does she think I'm not doing it right? Did you ask your mom? My sister's being lovely because, you know, she's the baby sister, and so she has to do stuff. to send me over the edge. Do you guys have sibling rivalries? So I don't have a brother. I only have my one sister. And so I'm gonna wipe the sides down. And so we have sibling rivalry all growing up. We are right at 4.5 years apart. And I think that's like the magic age, 4.5 years apart, where there's a whole lot of jealousy and friction and tattletaling. She was a big tattletaler. Okay. La 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 la. Oh, see? That's what the guy didn't like. He didn't like my la 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 la. La la la. I don't care. Okay, there we go. Look how beautimous. Beautimous, I tell you. All right. Here's what I'm going to do with this. Now, if you will, put this in a bowl and put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, maybe an hour. The cream cheese will start to harden up again. And this, Gail, you're the oldest of 6 girls. You're the boss. Okay, so you see how this is not really too thick, right? But if you put this back in the refrigerator for a little bit, then it'll kind of harden up. But I'm not doing that. Look at this. All right, do you guys have these little Teddy Grahams? I love these little Teddy Grahams. I think these are just so cute. You could use graham crackers. You could use the graham cracker sticks. You could use ginger snaps, anything like that to dip. You like when I say doodah. Oh, the doodahs that I have. So many doodahs, so little time. Okay, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put this in this little dish. And again, you can go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. It'll harden up just a bit. And I'm just gonna, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator and let it set just while we make our second one. Look how pretty that is. And so then, either for yourself or if you're having it out, then you just take your little Teddy Graham and you go, hello, Teddy, come for a swim. And he takes a swim and you, Okay, in the fridge he goes. All right, I'm gonna take these off. Where's the thing? Oh, there we go. Ready? Off. And I have another set. How cool is that? Happy Halloween, Debbie. He was a janitor in a girls' dormitory. I like their belly buttons. There you go. Okay. That's so good. Okay, there we go. Look at that. New. We're gonna start over. Now you probably had a recipe for the chocolate chip pumpkin bread. I bet you did. I bet you've made that before. Quite frankly, you probably have a recipe for a sweet pumpkin dip. I'm betting you do for that too. But do you have a recipe for a savory pumpkin dip? I bet you don't. So let's do that one. I think that is going to be loads of fun. Okay. Again, we're gonna start off with 8 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature. Into our bowl we go. Another big bowl. How many of those big bowls do you have, Cindy? Well, I have 3 this size, and I have 1 of the big artesian one that we did. So there we go. 8 ounces in. I'm gonna go ahead. It's been sitting out. But you know, cream cheese, I'm not, Okay, look, it's all on there. It'll come off. We'll get it off in just a second. All right, now we're gonna need 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree. 1/2 cup. Where's my 1/2 cup? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna have to dish it. I'm gonna have to dish it in here. So we're gonna use 1/2 cup. Now you're saying, Cindy, I'm gonna have all of that pumpkin left if we only use 1/2 cup. What are we gonna do with it? It's Saturday. It's adult beverage day. So we're gonna use some of that for our adult beverage. Okay, 1/2 cup, in we go. I have to, boo. Hey, I'm curious. what was your favorite, either as an adult or a child, what was your favorite Halloween costume? What was your favorite Halloween costume? I'm interested. Okay, half a cup of that. This is gonna be weird, I know, but we're gonna need, hold on, a pinch of salt. Take your salt, just a pinch of salt. Because it is a savory dish, right? And we're gonna use where's my quarters? Okay, I'm gonna use 3/4 of a teaspoon. 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. I know you're going, wait, a vampire, a mummy? 3/4 of cinnamon. Remember, if we're not adding sugar to this, cinnamon can be a great savory spice. I know we forget that. And then 3/4 of a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Yum. Make smoothies or pumpkin shakes. Yes, yes. Okay, 3/4. Oh, that smells so lovely. So Philip is, his favorite holiday, CP30 and your little sister, when is R2D2? I love that. That's great. Philip's favorite, I'm going to turn this on. Favorite, Halloween is it, right? Everything else is okay, but that's his favorite. I got to get the cream cheese off here. Okay, there we go. Anyway. And so because it's his favorite, that means that it's a big deal. Gypsy, because we could dig through my mom's closet. Oh, yes, we did that too, Gail. So every year, our church has done a trunk or treat thing. And so we went all out. Now, obviously, we're not doing that this year. But, I think the church is doing something. We're not. Old scrub woman, hobo, or ladybug on a pumpkin. And so we went all out. Like one year, I was Medusa, Philip was Neptune, and the girls, one was Artemis, and one was, Artemis, and who's the one with the bow? I can't remember. Anyway, all right, now we're gonna need 6 pieces of bacon, cooked and crumbled bacon. Oh, you went as Elvira. Oh my. We're gonna need 3 green onions. Yum, look at those. Oh, you're dying, aren't you? And then we're gonna need 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. You can use shredded cheddar. I'm using Mexican. Look at me. I know, I'm not using it. I'm sticking my hand in the bag. Too bad. Okay, 1/2 cup shredded cheddar cheese. There we go. Now, let's give that a stir, shall we? Oh, it looks so pretty. So pretty. Okay, now I will bet you that most people will have no idea that this has a pumpkin base to it. Because we've taken that pumpkin, which is a squash, right? Your bowling leaves dressed as she-devils called the Holy Rollers. Oh, how funny. But now we've added the cream cheese, the smoked paprika, the cinnamon, the green onions, which are gonna give us a little bite, the bacon, which gives us the saltiness, the smoked paprika gives us a smokiness, right? And then the cheese. All right, so for this one, and again, I would refrigerate this for 30 minutes to an hour. Okay, I'm using the same kind of plate, and I have Ritz crackers over here. Yum, who loves Ritz crackers? So good. Anyway, so we were the Greek gods, I guess, that one year. Philip and I have gone as Lancelot and Guinevere, Raggedy Ann and Andy. He was not happy that I made him go as Andy. And so to get me back, the next year, he picked our costumes. And it was a magician and a rabbit and a hat. Guess who had to be the rabbit and a hat? Me. And so it was this big black hat. and then the rabbit thing. And so I'm having to walk around like this. He thought it was great because he had on a magician's outfit. He looked cool. I looked ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. Anyway, we did Cleopatra and Mark Antony. We did, I'm trying to think. Oh, we did Glinda and the mayor of Munchkinville, Munchkinland. I know this is a lot on here, but if you were gonna have a party, you would put it all on there anyway. I'm gonna make it just kind of a round-ish shape. There we go. La, 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 la. Okay. And then I'm gonna put that in the refrigerator too. Look at that, how pretty is that? Yum, yum, and yum. Whoops. I'm throwing Ritz crackers everywhere. All right, so now it's time to make the drink. We'll make the drink. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. We have stuff everywhere, right? I'm trying desperately not to lick my fingers, but it's killing me, I tell you. Okay, I've cleaned up. Now, this drink is gonna knock your socks off because it is Saturday, and on Saturday, we do adult beverage day. I know, 3 recipes and an adult beverage? No, 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 but yes, yes, yes. All right, so we are going to use rum chata, because I know several of you have bought it. Remember, rum chata is like horchata is a Mexican drink. It's rice milk with cinnamon. Rum chata is an American invention that they put rum in the horchata. Hey, Lydia, good to see you. And we're gonna use vanilla vodka. Oh, let's just smell the vanilla vodka, shall we? Oh, I say. Okay. Now, to make this is called a horchata pumpkin. Yum! A pumpkintini, a punkatini, a punkatini, a horchata punkatini. We're gonna need a shaker glass full of ice. Shaker glass. I'm not licking my fingers. Nope. Okay. Shaker glass full of ice. Okay? Now, we're gonna need a shot glass. So I have my little Polish pottery shot glass. And double it. I'm gonna double this because Jessica wants some. I'm gonna start with the rum chata. It's 2 parts rum chata, 1 part vanilla vodka, okay? So that means I'm gonna put in 4 shots of rum chata because I'm making for 2. Okay, 4 shots of rum chata, 2 shots of vanilla vodka. 1, 2. Look how pretty that is. Svedka. It's Swedish. It's a Swedish vodka. Okay, and then we're gonna need 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons. Where's my tabler spoon? There we go. 3 tablespoons of pumpkin pie filling. Costco carries. Joanne, candy cane rum chata. I'm gonna have to try that. All right, I'm gonna use what's left, remember, from my first recipe out of here, because I'm gonna need 6 tablespoons. So there's 1, there's 2. I'm just gonna get the rest out of there. And where's my can? My pump, oh, right in front of me. How silly. Okay, 2. Look, you can do that, see? 3, 4. The nice thing about this, if you want just 1, it's very easy. 5 and 6. There we go. Law and law. Now, we're gonna put the lid on it and hope that I don't make a big fat hairy mess here. Ready? Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your pumpkin. Shake your pumpkin. Do you guys remember that movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise where he could spin stuff? It was cool. Of course, because that tells you how old I am, right? Okay, I just want to make sure, what we're really making sure is that everything is cold and that the pumpkin is all messed up. I mean, you know, liquidized. All right, so we take the lid off. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. And here we go. You ready? We're gonna strain it because we don't want the ice in there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let me put that there. Oh, let's see how much we got. There.